Hey everybody, I'm Invisible Katana, and today I will be unboxing my second Loot Crate. It is of course the Play Loot Crate for February 2015. You knew that from obviously the title. Initially the plan was to do this with my girlfriend, and we had like life-size Pikachu and stuff we were going to use, but the Loot Crate came way earlier than I expected. I thought it was going to come like next Wednesday or something, and it came really like the second day after the email said, so I couldn't wait like an entire day because I'd have to wait until tomorrow night to even be able to do that. So instead I got this little wolf Timber. I just call him Timber because I'm a nerd and it's G.I. Joe. Timber and Jazz are like the proxy for Pikachu and my girlfriend. You can pick who my girlfriend would be. I don't know. So this is just to compare the Loot Crates. This is last month. This is the Rewind crate, which is NES on the inside, and you can see it's a little bit wider, but it's definitely much smaller. So I feel like there's going to be something really cool in here. I don't know if it'll be a figure or something. It's kind of heavy too, so I think there's like a really big thing in there that's sliding around. I think is like one really big thing. So I'm excited to do that. I got my glasses from last time. I think I'm just going to keep these on and kind of have something from last month. So, you know, for anyone who might be watching this who doesn't already know what Loot Crate is, it's a cool subscription service. They just added year-long subscriptions, which is actually pretty cool. I, of course, got in like the month before they did that, but you can change it if you have a 6-month subscription or a 3-month. You can change it, and you'll get like the prorated fee, so you won't get charged all over again if you already have a certain subscription. But it's a subscription service. Every month you get yourself a new nerdy box full of loot. I'll put a link below. It's I guess it's like my link. It's for some reason it's really hard to see with these because inside. I'm gonna put a link down in the description, which is like my refer link or whatever. I think it helps me get money towards my Loot Crate, so it would be really appreciated if you decide you're gonna subscribe to Loot Crate. Please use my link. So if you could, that'd be nice. Oh, that's really cool. Just opening it up itself. The box is an entire board, and I was right about the giant figure thing, which I guess I'll take it all out and then show you guys. But to start things off, we have it's called Money World, and it's just one of the little figures where basically you just draw whatever you want. They have some unbelievable examples, especially this one. I don't know how well that's going to be in focus. I have to kind of autofocus it if I can, but let's see if I can do this. Yeah, that probably didn't do anything to help, but it looks great. It's a cool, definitely some great examples. Now I'm like completely out of focus because I can't get it to focus right. Sorry about that, but it's definitely really cool. I'm gonna just be messing with this until it goes right there. It is, but it's definitely really cool. I like that. For wipe off, it uses wipe off markers, and it has its own little marker in there, I guess. And create your own vinyl art toy includes 3 wipe-off markers, so that's definitely pretty cool. I've always been interested in these. I never bought one myself because I kind of suck as an artist, but it's cool to get one for free. Absolutely, like I would never hate that. So that's, you know, the little, I guess, big item, or big item number 1. Big item number 2 is a hex bug, and for anyone who doesn't know what these are, they're basically just little bugs that move around. You basically flip them on. They just go all over the freaking place. They're in some other Loot Crate videos as well. Not this size though. They're normally like the really little ones that are like the size of your thumb actually. So, you know, getting one of these where it's like the really, really big one. I oddly have tape on mine that's already been ripped off. Like someone played with it and then put it back in the box or something. But to have one of these really big ones, if I can get it out of here, it's actually kind of cool, and of course it's tied in there too. I'm going to destroy the box. But these are actually pretty cool. They have 2 replacement batteries, which is actually kind of nice because they're the little tiny batteries, or at least smaller than normal batteries. But that's actually really cool. It's a nice little. I guess it's not on. I think somebody may have actually played with this one. So there's a battery in here, but it's not really shaking too much. Although it could just be because it's tied down. So let's get this bug out of here. There we go. There we are. Oh, this is like a actual walking one. So freak people out with the giant bug if you want to. Like I said, the normal ones that I've seen before, even in the commercials, I didn't know they came this big, where it was like an actual bug size hex bug, or I guess giant bug size hex bug. But that's definitely pretty cool. I like that. I can put it somewhere and just let it roam around. So that's going to be fun to mess around with, and let that just move around and do its thing. Make sure I keep the replacement batteries. Of course, to get to the quick little bit, we have the Lootcrate pen, which is of course for this month. It has 2 dice, 2 little decks of cards, which I believe I have one of those decks right here. And it has like 2 little Monopoly pieces on it. One is a hat and one is like a race car, so not the actual Monopoly pieces, which would probably be a little bit illegal. I have a Super Fight Lootcrate deck, sorry. It says this is a 100 card version of the viral card game Super Fight, designed exclusively for Lootcrate, created by Skybound. These cards are only available in this exclusive deck. Create hilarious fighters with these cards, then argue over who would win in a fight between them. So, with this being 100 cards in it, I have no idea what to expect out of it. And let's see what we've got here. That's just crazy. Let's see. All fighters are in helicopters. We have fighters are bungee jumping next to each other. Let's see. Desert Island. Chained to their evil twin. Grizzly bear. Just random stuff. I believe, I have no idea how to play this game. I would have to assume it's a lot like Apples to Apples or Cards Against Humanity, where basically you read a question or something like that, and then basically a person has to pick a response, and whoever gets the best response wins. Let's see. To separate the white and black, the white back cards and the black back cards, player 1 starts by drawing 3 white cards and 3 black cards, blah 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 blah. I'm not going to read the entire instructions for you guys because there would be no point to that, but it's a 100 card game, and that's pretty awesome. So at some point I'm sure I'll be making a video playing this and having some fun with that. So it's definitely cool. I think the sweetest part about it is that it's 100 cards. It's not like they made like a mini version or something like that. It's like, here are 100 exclusive cards for Lootcrate, so it makes it even cooler. It's not just like, you know, typically if it's 100, we get like 50 in the Lootcrate. They did a full-on deck, so that's kind of nice. And it has like the, you know, Lootcrate symbol on the front. Like, just simple design, but it definitely looks really cool. So, like that, we have a poster, a little poster here. I can only imagine how nerdy this is going to be. Let's see. Oh, man. Okay, the next thing I'm incredibly excited about. Okay, game. That's pretty sweet. I like this. That's a nice little Pac-Man poster. And, you know, obviously the best part is that they have the actual level in there and stuff mixed in with the, you know, real-world design of the cartridge. That's actually pretty cool. So it's a nice little tiny poster which I can have matching with my, you know, Grand Theft Auto and Destiny, and way over there, even though it's sort of sideways, my Guardians of the Galaxy poster, and I also have like an Uncharted 3 poster, which you wouldn't be able to see if I turned the camera that way, but a nice little poster to fit with that. I'm incredibly excited for this one. I got, they have put Ready Player One, which is an incredibly popular, basically it's like a really popular gaming novel, and like on the front it says it's like Willy Wonka meets the Matrix. This book has been out for quite some time. Also, the guy is next to a DeLorean, so much respect on that. But this has been out for years now, and it's like, I remember watching G4, and they were talking about this book and how just unbelievably well done, how well written it is. So it's amazing to have this in here, because I don't tend to go out and look for books, and that was when I was much younger. So I was like, I'm in high school, I'm being forced to read enough books as it is in my English courses. So it's actually really awesome to have this novel. It's actually a really thick novel, so there's a couple hundred pages. Yeah, it's like 374 pages, so that's great. Like, I know it's a great book. basically nothing but great reviews for it. So it's amazing to have that in there. I mean, you can obviously pick that up. That's not a Loot Crate exclusive thing, but I'm actually really excited. I was really surprised to see that in there. But it was named one of the best books of 2011, so that lets you know how long ago it came out. But that's definitely really cool. If you haven't read it, obviously I haven't read it, so I can't really say firsthand how great it is. But from the Huffington Post, delightful, the grown-ups, Harry Potter, stuff like that, and like I said, Willy Wonka Meets the Matrix, and that's from USA Today. It's a New York Times bestseller, so that's definitely great to have in there. Next, we have our little sack with the dice in it, and these are the 2 die that are on the pin right here, so that's pretty cool. The pin and then the deck, which on here it has 1 deck is black and 1 is white, so I think some people may have gotten a white deck instead of a black deck, which might be another 100 exclusive cards for Loot Crate, so that's actually pretty awesome as well. These are rock, paper, scissors dice, so obviously that's going to be freaking cool. And 1 is black, 1 is white, so they're a little different. I like the designs of the actual hands. They're like pseudo 8-bit. I guess it would kind of be like 16-bit based on how detailed they are and stuff. So that's definitely pretty cool. I really like that. I'll make sure I keep those in the bag. One thing I'm noticing about this, like with my last crate, I had this and I was going to, I put it up on eBay. It unfortunately didn't sell. But I got the Doctor Who figure for one of my exclusive things. Where I just put my dice. And I was going to sell that on eBay. And in this crate, everything in here I'm going to keep. Like even the little hex bug, I'm not going to do anything with this, obviously. It's just a little bug that walks around. Oh, that looks like he's humping. Okay. Well, that failed. But, in this crate, I think I'm going to keep everything. Like, there's nothing that I want to get rid of. Obviously, I'm not going to get rid of the book. We have, like, instructions here for Crate Backing Simulator 2015. Game instructions. Welcome to Loot Crate's first original board game. The goal is simple. Be the first player to have all 5 items in your crate. And it's t-shirt, 8-bit glasses, which are somewhere. Funko figure, poster, and button. So you use the rock, paper, scissors dice to decide whom will make the first move. Once the first player is chosen, continue to use the rock, paper, scissors dice with these numerical values. Rock is 1, scissors is 2, paper is 3. So that's pretty cool, and that goes with what I'm going to show you guys with the end of the Loot Crate, with the box itself being a board game. What's this? So we have a Firefly Online, like a little poster here. So that's pretty cool. So the Overland awaits you, Captain. Right, you must register. So it's an online game. It's Firefly Online. It's fairly obvious, I think. But that's definitely cool. So we'll click redeem the button, allow your profile in, blah, blah, blah. So it's just basically to sign up for the game, and I would have to assume this is kind of Loot Crate exclusive, at least temporarily. It says Loot Crate exclusive on the back, so that'll be interesting. I know you'll be able to find some Let's Play of this in the future, so I'm sure you all can look forward to that. And then lastly we have the Play catalog for this month, which has a really cool opening. This is just blue, but this is definitely pretty nice. And these little figures right here, and this is what the pen looks like minus the 2 little characters. It's pretty much the same. Like instead of the 2 characters, it's like the Monopoly pieces like I mentioned. But they have the little figures on the inside, like they had in the last Loot Crate magazine. They had like a fold-out of an NES controller. And in this one you have actual character fold-outs. And then all the little pieces, these are the pieces that go to the actual board game, which I will show you right now. So this is the Loot Crate exclusive, or the first ever full game. And it's much easier than last time. I was having such a difficult time trying to figure out how to unfold the thing last time. So you can do it from, you got 4 players total. So it has like, player 1 and 3 right here, player 2 and 4 there, and then you can see like the entire, like that's the whole board. So it's definitely pretty cool. I plan on playing this without doubt. And having the dice, like having the rock, paper, scissors dice, not only within the game, but just having it, because obviously if you have 2 dice and it's rock, paper, scissors, you can be super nerdy and roll dice to play rock, paper, scissors. So, you know, even outside the game, the dice have function, and like I said, I think they look really cool. They're, you know, they're like the really big dice that you can play around with, whereas like it's really hard to miss these. They aren't as small as regular dice, so that's definitely really cool. Like that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely play this at some point if I can actually convince some people to play with me. But this is really cool. I like this one, and it's also kind of interesting that 2 months in a row, like the inside of the box is like very, very orange. So you know, this kind of just camouflages right in with that. So I actually kind of like that. But this is definitely a great crate. Like the last time, like I mentioned, there was like one thing that I wanted to sell, and that was because it was Doctor Who, and I'm not a giant fan of Doctor Who. But for this one, everything is definitely something I'm going to use. It's nothing I can wear, so I'm going to have to go back to my old glasses, and I'm not putting a pin in my Rift t-shirt. So, you know, I definitely love this crate. Just to go through it really quick. Again, of course, simple pin for the month. We got the catalog for the month, which actually I will go through and look for the Mega Crate, because I didn't look that up before it happened, because I didn't want to be disappointed. And these are some of the cool pictures from the December Loot Crate, actually. So that's kind of cool. And just some people with their Joker figures. I like this one little guy. He's just like holding the Joker figure and the Groot one. But that's definitely pretty cool. And let's go through here. Oh man. Holy crap. Okay, so the Mega Crate, I'm glad I didn't look this up because this is just devastating. The Mega Crate this month came with an Oculus Rift, which for anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's basically the next up in gaming. It is full on just virtual gaming. It's not exactly 3D, but well, yeah, actually it is. It's like you just put it over your face, you're in the game. It works with a ton of different stuff. It's still the Developer Kit 2 version, but still not, you know, getting an Oculus Rift for free in itself is, you know, beyond amazing. The other stuff is like you get 3 Lego Minecraft kits, one of which is $109, which some Lego kits do come that much. Like if you get some Star Wars ones, like real giant Death Star, not the little tiny play place Death Star stuff, those things will cost hundreds of dollars. There is also a quadcopter with a camera on it worth $800, so that's definitely cool. And then possibly the coolest thing, even with the Oculus Rift in it, is this little 3D printer, which I've actually wanted for a while because those are some pretty cool things. And just to have your own 3D printer, which is $1,000, over $1,000, so yeah, that makes me jealous. Oculus Rift and then a 3D printer, so whoever got that was incredibly fortunate. This is a cool little page with the history of game controllers. So that's pretty cool. And my favorite thing actually is that it ends with the Steam controller and it has a question mark as to when it might come out, which I think is funny because, you know, it's Steam / Valve. Who knows when anything ever is coming out from them. But that's definitely cool. Here's a couple of other cool examples of the money figure. And this is actually a design contest winner. We got like Mr. T and like it looks like a hazmat character, and I can't think of who that is. I know that figure, I know that person, and I just can't think of who that is right now. I think it's Spaceman Scott or something. Spaceman Spot. I don't know. I know the character. I've seen the face a million times, but I just can't think of it. And okay. Oh, okay. So these are some of the other Hexbug figures. The Hexbug larva definitely looks the creepiest to me. There were definitely 2 that I would love to have though, and it's the zombie larva and the zombie scarab, because those glow in the dark. So, of course, I'm a little jealous of that, so you can check out some other videos and see what some other people want. But, yeah, that's kind of Loot Crate, Hexbug, Money World, exclusive deck. We got the super awesome Ready Player One. I cannot wait to actually read this book now. Firefly Online. And my little poster, and then of course the box itself, also the dice. I almost forgot the dice, little rock paper scissors dice. And you know, this one, I think, like I said, this is only my second Loot Crate, so I don't really know as far as detail how intricate the other boxes have been, but considering this is a board game, I think this might be the most intricate box they've ever done, because it's something that you won't just keep because it looks cool, like the last one was, you know, a cardboard NES, which is awesome, but you'd actually be able to play a game on this, which you could obviously play, you know, theoretically forever. So that's definitely awesome. I love this Loot Crate. I know this is a long video, sorry about that, but I didn't expect to get like so excited and so detailed and nerdy about all the nerdy stuff I was going to find in here. I will actually be doing a part 2 of this where I do kind of box everything up again, and I'll open it with my girlfriend and get her reactions to stuff, because she's not as nerdy as I am. The main thing I'm looking forward to is what she does with this bug, because she hates bugs. So I'm actually a little curious to see whether or not she like freaks out on camera or something. So I'm definitely going to be boxing all this up, and it'll basically be like her reviewing the box and stuff instead of just a typical unboxing and ultra nerdiness. She'll keep me a bit more grounded, especially since I've seen it all. But thanks for checking this out. Like I said, there's a link in the description to head over to Loot Crate, you know, their website, to subscribe. You can get it for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or a year now, so that's definitely cool. They ship a ton of different places. Just check it out. You'll obviously be able to find out where it is. They also sell past crates sometimes when it's in excess, so if you missed like January's crate or something and you want to check that out, they do have some past crates. They might have some, at least they did that for a couple that came out in like October and November of last year, and they did that last month, so they might have some of those again this month. And you know, that's pretty much Loot Crate. If you got Loot Crate this month, definitely let me know what you think. If you got, like, you know, a different hex bug or a different anything. I think this was the varied item in this one that happens every month as well. There's like one item that is guaranteed to be different for a lot of people. You have like 6 or 8 different options like in this month. So if you got a different one, let me know like your experience with it. Any other comments, please put them down in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.